went there. I was nice to her mother. I was nice to her family. I was nice to the mother. I was nice to the family. You know, the whole point of about mitzvah is to really be on your best behavior. I was praying. You know, I'm not Jewish, but I was there in the temple. And then, you know, to call me there and throw me out, she's like totally fucking embarrassing. I think it is interesting that Meredith, just from a pure TV point of view, and Meredith said, you slut shame women. You were basically talking about Brittany Bateman, who is dating the Osmond off and on. And she said, I don't like that you slut shame women. And Lisa Barlow, we have learned, was very upset, very, very upset. Said that this was the last straw for Meredith, that, you know, the slut shaming. And Lisa also said, no, Mary said that, and I'm going to be covering this whole this scene with Robert Jr., even though the moment is past. I think it's such an important message. The moment really never passes. We're going to have someone on the podcast that, this is kind of in their wheelhouse to discuss this, but, you know, who's more of an expert than I am with addiction issues, although I have something to say, but it is someone that has a lot of experience, unlike me. So that is that. But we learned that Lisa Barlow is the only person from her cast that has not reached out to Mary after this scene with Robert Jr. I'm Team Mary on this one. You should have reached out, Lisa. It's kind of like, although, you know, like there are people in my past I don't speak to that used to be friends that if someone passed away in their life, I don't think I would reach out, or if they had like some crazy issue like this. The difference is your current castmate. So whether you're going through something, I still think you should reach out. Apparently, everyone reached out to Mary except Lisa, and that includes Meredith. So, but I am loving this season of Salt Lake. I think it's possibly, to me, one of the best franchises on. I'm still liking Potomac this season. I love Beverly Hills. I'm biased. I fucking love how rich Tilly is. She's been in the Chucky movies since the 80s. She's had the Simpson money. She's finally revealed that that's coming in from the 80s. Sam Simon, her ex who passed away, did not have children. This one is rich. Her and Sutton, now we know why. They're just jetting off and living their life. And that is just forever money. And I love someone with forever money. I can't help it. I love it. So I'm loving that. Angie also said that she should sell her house to Bronwyn, that Todd came to look at it. But Angie and Bronwyn have some they got some issues this week. Jeff Lewis, you know, Brynn called Jeff Lewis a pig. So Jeff is clapping back. Jeff is like, listen, first of all, I never really said anything bad about Brynn. I just said, like, I think her whole shtick, she puts it on. She's not acting like an adult. She's acting like, you know, a horny, sex-crazed teenager. And I stand by all that. And by the way, the audience is turning on Brynn. So Brynn was on Watch What Happened. She brought it up. Kathy said, oh, I like Jeff Lewis. Brynn said, really? You shouldn't. He talks about your sister. Kathy's face turned white. She said, which one? It's your sister Kyle. He sends her a lot of orchid. He's known Kyle forever. They're not like in a feud. But Jeff said, look, the audience is starting to turn on you. She called Jeff a pig and said, you're desperate to get on our show and you want to be a housewife yourself. Jeff did point out, hey, you know what? Women, man, could you imagine if I called anyone a pig? There would be major backlash, which I agree with that. I mean, especially if we called a woman a pig, but really anyone. He's like, I would there be major backlash. And just imagine that. That's why I have a problem with what she said. And it also wasn't a smart response. I mean, I literally am saying that she has the shtick and she acts like a sex-crazed teenager, which I kind of agree with. I think most of you agree with that too. And Kelly Bensimon, Miss Bensimon, was a guest. Kelly says that her scenes in RHONY were like iconic, like top reality TV moments in history. She compares her scenes in RHONY to Jessica Simpson's Chicken of the Sea a tuna fish brand, and I thought this was tuna, not chicken. So Kelly is really feeling herself because that was one of the most iconic moments. Mind you, Go to Sleep and the jelly beans from Scary Island is pretty up there. And Kelly says, but she gives herself a lot of credit. And Kelly says, listen, we were all whatever. And she says, these new New York housewives are not housewifing it. So Kelly Bensimon shades, slams, whatever you want to call it. The new RHONY, she ain't feeling it. Well, Kelly girl, neither are we. Neither are we. But she's not happy. Says they're not doing the job of housewives. But I mean, saying her scenes are as iconic as Chicken of the Sea, I don't know about that. Although, again, Go to Sleep, Scary Island, kind of right up there, right? Jeff says Brynn is desperate for attention. He's over the shtick. So, and he did say that he reached out to Kathy Hilton after the Watch What Happens thing when she said, I like Jeff Lewis. Apparently, they hung out at the Beverly Hills Hotel. And he thanked Kathy for that because Kathy just won't go along with what everyone says. She has her own opinion. I don't even care about it. Heather Gay was in New York. I didn't go. Some people asked if I was going to promote her book. She was at the 92nd Street Y, and they called in Brynn Whitfield to do the Q&A with her. I wonder if you get paid to do that or if they just like call up Jenna Lyons and she's like, I would never do this. No, thanks. And they go down and the network kind of finds someone that has nothing else to do that night. Or maybe they pay, but they pay so little. I don't want to be what's the word? I don't want to be negative. But anyway, didn't go to Heather's new book event. I just didn't want to. Sorry. But if anyone went, let us know if there was any tea from that. Just a quick hit. I guess the most exciting, shocking thing is Teddi living with Kyle. We're going to be back tomorrow. We have a good show for you tomorrow. Hopefully you guys listened to our show earlier today. Patreon yesterday. Maybe we'll do the Beverly Hills recaps on Patreon. Anyway, we got some other surprises coming from Beverly Hills this season as far as guests. So thank you, thank you, thank you. It is Sunday. And I'm heading west. I'm heading to LA. And Sarah Fraser is too busy to see me because she is leaving town for the holidays. Busy month, guys. Busy month. And I don't even mean that in like, I mean, man, like, yeah, right? We still have to do our work, but can the work stop? Because, right, we all have holiday things to go to. And by the way, check out a lot of our sponsors. We got a lot going on. Not a shameless plug, but there's a lot of deals. Manscaped, the Chairman Pro package. You get like the razor, the shaving gel, and the aftershaves, which is really honestly the best aftershave. You get that 20% off. OneSkin is a holiday bundle, limited time. You get all these freaking products for like 15% off. So really, I mean, like we just don't plug these things. We actually choose our sponsors wisely. And there's actually a lot of good holiday deals, which are going to be over in like